Good morning, it is Friday, so of course it is time for this week's New Music Friyay. I am currently hiding under a blanket because it is cold, wet and miserable, but that doesn't mean that Fridays can't be fun, and when it's New Music Friday, there's always fun to be had. We are kicking off today's New Music Friday with two lanes. Now, I've said this about this before, the Germanic duo, one classically trained, one electrically a savant, and what you get is some really cool, relaxing, chill beats. So yeah, good place to start, a bit nice, relaxing, and hopefully everyone fall asleep under the blanket. Stay happy, stay warm, it's Friday, let's see what's coming next. It's good to see Tangerine Dream back in New Music Friyay. Now, if you ever wondered where some of the influences come from for a lot of the EDM of today's, the trance, hip-hops, trip-hop music genre, thousands upon thousands of people have been influenced and guided by the hand of the Tangerine Dream. With over 100 studio albums under their belt, they are continuing to influence to this very day. So, if you want to have a glimpse into the future, take a listen to their latest Rayum single edit, Tangerine Dream. Happy days. It seems to be a very Germanic New Music Friday so far, but let's see what's coming next. Hey, as you know, I have predicted, no Nostradamus style level prediction, but I have predicted that the years 2022 and 2023 will see a resurgence in the disco dancing, disco tunes, disco lifestyle, and just everything disco. And if this, of course, is no bad thing. I myself have recently adopted going to the roller disco and have very, 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 very flamboyant glitter skates. Now, why am I talking disco again? Well, take a listen to this by Bruno Mars, Anderson Paak and Silk Sonic. It is blast off. And just like their previous forays, it is very, very rooted in disco in the 70s and early 80s. So, this prediction may well be... There's no doubt, if you're as old as I am, that you will know that The Offspring were very influential in the MTV days, and their videos were constantly on reruns hour after upon hour. Now that was over, almost 30 years ago. And now we have The Offspring of today. And I am quite happy, and I'm sure you are too, with their direction, the presence that they have today. They even have a TikTok. They are adopting to the new environment, and they are still producing some truly fantastic renditions of their music. So yes, I am happy. One thing I will disagree with though, if you were in a crowd of over 10,000 people and you lift your phone up to shine your light and you lose your phone, there's £1,000 just thrown away. Bring back the lighters, that's what I say. Good old Bic. God blimey, Skyrim is 10 years old, if that ever makes you feel old. And Skyrim is going to be replaced by Doom with the meme of running on a Casio calculator. It is on every platform that has been released in the last 10 years, and no doubt will be soon on your phone or your watch. However, here we have the 10th anniversary concert performed by the London Symphony Orchestra. Now, would be worth going to see, to be honest. I mean, if you haven't seen an orchestra live, do so. I highly recommend Batman vs Superman or John Williams soundtracks. That was great. Liverpool film did that tremendously. But yeah, music is emotive, and if you want to cross the true emotions of the music, this is one. Oh, and video games live. They do good live video stuff. So yeah, if you've got Skyrim on a watch, enjoy. Here we have the Phil again, the London Philharmonic Orchestra once again. Now I get why they're releasing so many albums over the last couple of months, because let's face it, with the pandemic, we were not allowed to go and see live performances. And if you can, and if you do have access to a huge back catalogue of classical music, why not just churn out a CD after CD after CD to get the revenue keep coming in? So now we are open again. I highly recommend, as I did on the last video, if you get to see an orchestra live, a good orchestra that is, go and see it. You will enjoy it, and you know, it's supporting live music from every avenue. What do we have here? We have Strauss. Yes, quite dark is the old Strauss boy, but this is still rather beautiful. CDs don't do it justice though, so go and see it live. That's all I can say in this one. Well played to the Phil for keeping it going. Maybe Liverpool should do the same. It's Cobain again. This time the Ego has landed a remix in Cobain Attrition. Now Cobain renounced this week that she will now have a very own fixed band for live performances. Now, as you know, Cobain is a one-man band. She can and does play all the instruments herself, but obviously it takes a toll upon her, and she's made the decision to tour with a band. So now when you see her, she will have her band. I haven't got the names with me now, I apologise for that, but that doesn't change the fact that Cobain music is truly spectacular. So continue to support this future star and watch her rise to the stratosphere. Now, earlier on in New Music Friday, we had Tangerine Dream, and I was carping on about how the huge extensive back catalogue with the spanning the decades, they have influenced no doubt thousands upon thousands upon thousands of EDM, trance, trip hop, all the rest of it genre. And whether or not they know it or do not acknowledge it, I am pretty damn sure Dro Elu is one of the many that has been influenced. They're one of the favourites from the Monster Cat stable, and you can find some of the later work on the Best of Monster Cat 2016, probably one of the best of years ever, in my opinion. Anyhow, this song is Strangers by Droilu. There's Ferocious Dog again, and I've carped on about these. I'm using the word carped on quite a lot. I used it in the last video because I carp on, or is it waffle on? I don't know, I'm talking rather fast. Can you understand me? Will the couch captions keep up with it? It doesn't matter, because all I have to say is it's Ferocious Dog. It's called Mario's Wedding Part 4, and it's from the album The Hope. And I have hope that I will get to see these live sooner rather than later, because obviously after the last couple of months we've had, there's not been many venues or live acts I've had the opportunity to see, and I'm making up with that with tickets on the way for as many as I can find, and hopefully Ferocious Dog will be one of them, and maybe you should do too. They are truly tremendous. It's Tom Mcdonald again, this time with Balloons. Every one of his songs has a message. Whether you agree or disagree with the message, you can't deny one thing. He's a lyricist, he knows how to tell a story, and he knows how to grab your attention. This is a very poignant one. It deals with a lot of mental health issues, and you know, also the old adage, money doesn't create happiness, and fame and wealth don't create someone truly happy. You have to be happy with yourself before you be happy with who you become. It's poignant. Very well done, Tom. Very well done. Another good one from yourself. Keep going. For, you know, an independent artist, you do truly inspire others, and that's a good thing. No, your eyes do not deceive you. That is indeed Craig David just there. Craig David and Emily Eck. This is a Who Are You, the M22 remix. Craig David could actually pull a Rick Astley here and have a resurgence in the now. If you know who Rick Astley is, of course you do. Everyone's been Rickrolled at some point. Rick Astley went from the 80s and dancing like this to being a truly unique and nice person, a great artist, and filling arenas to this very day. And no doubt we'll have Rick Astley in decades to come. And I'm pretty damn sure Craig David could do the same. He's, you know, he's unoffensive. He's everybody's favourite. You will always have a Craig David song on your playlist somewhere. And this is another one. No Pegboard Nerds have not mellowed out. This just is a more relaxing remix of one of the collaborations. This is Pegboard Nerds People La 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 featuring Brian Manchana and Welcome Remix. God, that's a mouthful. That's what she said. Anyhow, here is another track from Pegboard Nerds. It's very funky. It's lacking some of their usual fire, but it's still going to get into the like playlist in the car because, you know, Pegboard Nerds always do make it there. Happy days, happy music, and yes, can you find me? It's like, where's Waldo? I'm there somewhere. What can I say? It's a Zac Brown band. You know, like Ferocious Dog earlier, it's another one of those albums that keeps giving you a great song after a great song. This one is Wild Palomino. Yeah, another band I'd like to see live, another band I hope to see live at some point. And yes, if it is country music, but that does not mean that does not mean that it's bad, because country music, this could be your perfect introduction. In fact, if I have friends that despise country music with a passion, this would be the album I give them. Try that. So yeah, if you want an introduction to country, can't go wrong with Zac Brown. If you're brave enough, why don't you try and check out some Hayseed Dixie? You won't be disappointed, and you can enjoy some good old-fashioned grassroots grass music. This is from the album Shattered Grass, and it's Hayseed Dixie. Hey, hey, hey! Beautiful! If you like alternative renditions of some of the most loved music of our times, or even some of the most unloved music of our times, may I suggest you check out the Melodica Brothers. Here they have their rendition of House of the Rising Sun, and like most things they touch, like Midas, it turns to gold. They really have a knack of just bringing out different emotions from songs that might already just, you know, bring out other emotions in you. So like if you had a song that made you angry and happy and it'll now make you sleepy and relaxed and cuddled up under a blankie. If you're like this one, which is quite dark and sinister, it still retains the dark and sinisterism of the music, but it also just gives it that little extra shade of blackness. Yes, true magicians. Finally, when I say, have you heard the new stuff by Placebo, and not feel as if I'm 200 years old? Because for me, Life is Loud, or Life Like Loud, was a masterpiece album. It was an album that you could listen to from start to finish. It told a story. It was truly epic, but to me, it was like fresh and new. But now it's like almost a decade old, and you know, I found myself still listening to it going, this is amazing. It's the new one. People go, what are you listening to? The new one from Placebo. I said, no, it's 10 years old. Well, now we actually do. We have something new by Placebo. It's called Surrounded by Spies. And it definitely has a message. And you know, are we surrounded by spies? We all are. I mean, just take a look at TikTok. Everything is being watched. We're all being watched. How can you be you if you don't know who is watching? Oh, yes, I like it. Yes, indeedy. Sadly, bad things do happen to good people, the same as good things happen to bad people. But that is life. All we can do is strive to be the best humans we can be, and hopefully we can make a small difference when we do that. Dax is making a big difference. He's sharing his music with us. He was featured in my Future Star series many moons ago now, and he is out there. His message is out there, so well played. Follow him on TikTok, follow him on Spotify, follow him wherever you get live and good music. Yes, definitely a future star, became a star, and will continue to be a star. Well played. Thank you for my breasts. They're small and humble, so you don't mistake them for mountains. I mean, that's a line that will go down in history, I think. Here we have Shakira, Alexandra Castello. It's apparently the Pepsi halftime Super Bowl rendition live. Now, I've never ever experienced the Super Bowl live, but what I have seen is halftime shows are epic. And so is Shakira. You know, nobody can listen to a Shakira song and not smile. So, if you're smiling, pretty sure I will not be the first to have said this, but if you take the rag and bone man and you drop him off in the middle of Arkansas or somewhere in the deep south or Texas, you will get Luke Combs' version of country. Now, if I'm not the first person to say that, great minds think alike, and if I am, yeah, I said it first. This is Luke Combs, and this is called Doing This. Now, Luke Combs, like I said earlier about Zac Brown Band, if you wanted an introduction to modern country, couldn't do no wrong with Zac Brown Band. Likewise, if you wanted to listen to a Luke Combs album, you'd be a perfect introduction to country. So, school's in, lessons in, school's in session. My brain just does not want to work today. Is it because it's cold, or is it because I'm just old? Who knows? Okay, this is more like the Onyx that I know. That doesn't mean the stuff that they've been collaborating with lately isn't Onyx. It's just a surprise when you have a check out and it goes featuring Onyx, and it was like not Onyx, which is good. I like it when artists go in different directions and share their talent with other people. But you know, this is what Onyx is known for, and this is MOB, and Onyx is called Killer Vibes. But keep doing what you're doing, Onyx. Stay true to your roots, but at the same time branch out, and just because, you know, great trees come from small acorns and all that stuff. It's everyone's favourite cheeky little ginger. It's Ed Sheeran again, here with Dylan Francis. It's a remix. Now, I've said this before, and I will say it again. I tend to not dislike Ed Sheeran, but when he brings out an original song, if you wait a couple of weeks or a couple of months, the chances are you'll get a remix which is so much better than the original. Might be controversial, but it works. I'm a bigger fan of Ed Sheeran's remixes and collaborations than I am of Ed's solo albums. So, there, I've said it. But either way, you might find this remix a little bit better than the original version. I surely do. Enjoy. Happy Ed Sheeran Day. As we've approached the middle of November, I thought we were going to escape New Music Friday without a Christmas tune. I'm afraid not. Here we have Stretchy Pants, and I too have my Stretchy Pants on. You need them when you've got a big belly. It's Stretchy Pants by Carrie Underwood. Now, not what you would call your typical festive tune, but it definitely has festive undertones. So I'll let that one slide as it's only been November. At least it's not Bublé again. Don't know why it's got the Christmas undertones, just has. And you know what the Christmas undertones are? It's just those bells. You hear those bells, you know? Is Santa on the roof with his reindeer? Yeah. Yeah. Happy holidays. Okie dokie, pig and a pokey. That was New Music Friyay for today, November the 12th. As always, when I can, I am ending with Monster Cat Silk Showcase, this week's episode 620. However, this is Call of the Wild is available on this week's new releases. Obviously, I didn't mention it in New Music Friday because it's a weekly staple. Now, it's been an interesting week, and thankfully we survived with only one Christmas tune. And now I get the reason why she had her stretchy pants on, so she could gorge on all the Christmas goodies. Yeah, I was a bit slow on the uptake. Now I know why it was festive. Anyway, what was your favourite from this week? To me, it's gonna have to be Silk Sonic. Yeah. I mean, I could have chosen Hazy Dixie, I could have chosen Ferocious Dogs, I could have chosen Coburg, but no, Silk Sonic, because, as I say, disco will be coming back. But what was your favourite? Please like or leave a comment. And again, as always, if there is any future stars that I have yet to feature in the Future Star series, let me know below also. I've been X2E, I will be X2E next week, and I will be bringing you New Music Friday then. Till then, ciao for now. Keep having good music.